Hi, in this Phixxy short tutorial I'm going to show you how to get started with Microsoft Excel 2007. Excel 2007 has an enormous amount of capability and it can make a lot of management and analytic decisions really easy for you. But this is just a very brief tutorial to get you started when you've never used Excel before. Microsoft Excel is set up in a grid system. So you have a cell here and a cell here. And these cells can interact with one another or they can be used to keep data separate. You can group series of cells together in what's called a named range. That's a little bit beyond the scope of this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to format these cells so that your header row that contains your column headings looks a little bit different from your data area. This helps separate things for the humans, but it also helps separate things for Excel. So we're going to highlight what we want to change, and then we're going to use the formatting buttons here to make it look a little bit different. Bold and maybe an underline. That's great, but we want to differentiate it even further. We want to turn the cells black and the text white. So we're going to use the fill button here to turn the cells black. Don't worry, the text is still there. We'll turn it white and it shows back up. And that's great. Don't forget to save your file as you're working. It's really important and easy to lose track of things if you don't save your file. And the autosave feature won't always rescue you, so make sure you're saving regularly. Now, your data section here has a pattern set up, and one of the things Excel is really good at is recognizing patterns. So January, February, March is an established pattern. Let's say we want to make our budget to revenue evaluation for the rest of the year. All we have to do is select January, February, March and grab the little corner here, this node, and drag it down, and Excel knows that we want to continue the pattern that we've already established. So let me show you that one more time. There's a little square here. We're going to select these cells and grab that little square and drag it down. Excel will finish out the pattern for us. Very helpful when you're working with long columns of data. Second thing is also formatting. These numbers have not been entered in the correct accounting format. They're just numeric and they're not dollars and cents. So we'll select this chunk of data and then we'll select this accounting number format with the dollar sign. If you don't see the dollar sign there, or you're dealing in pounds or euros, simply hold down the arrow briefly, click that once with your left mouse button, and that will pull up a selection for you to choose from. We use the dollar sign there, and voila, we have our appropriate accounting format. So this is a really basic Excel tutorial for people who are just getting started. Don't worry, we've got some more exciting stuff coming up for you soon. Thanks for watching this Phixxy short. Hi, in this short how-to I'm going to show you a couple of programs that can be a big help when you think your computer may have been impacted by a virus or spyware. If your computer's running slowly, or you feel that it just needs a cleanup, or you have a reason to suspect that there may be a malicious process at work, these three programs can be a lot of help. The first one is called Malwarebytes. It's a program that you can download for free for personal use, and it is very easy to install and to use. It's also simple to understand its output. So Malwarebytes is a great one to start with. However, a lot of spyware applications are aware that Malwarebytes exist, and so some of them won't allow Malwarebytes to run or to update with the latest definitions. And that's where this program called rkill comes in. rkill is a great utility that's been written to allow you to terminate known spyware or malware processes that are running on your computer. That way you can let programs like Malwarebytes or the last program on the list, Phixx, to run and clean off the infection that you may have. rkill is a little complicated for some people to run though, so I'm going to show you how to do that. Go to your Start button and either in the Run box or in Windows 7 in the search box, type CMD like Charlie, Mary, David. It brings you up to a little DOS window, and in the DOS window you can simply drag rkill and hit Enter. rkill will immediately begin terminating any known malware processes. This is a great way to get your computer to a state where it can actually be worked on. So having these files downloaded and ready to go in the event of an emergency, great protection for your system. I hope this was helpful, and thanks for watching this Phixxy short.